Hey. Hello. Come on in. We're live. We are live. Happy Sunday. Let's put this comment here. How are you? Come on in. La la la. La 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 la. Okay. We're ready. Well then. Well, hello. I'm here. It's me, Oracle Brigette. The vibration is high out there, my loves. The vibration is high. The air is like evolved, and our lungs have evolved to breathe the air. Not literally, maybe literally, but this is not physical guidance. This is spiritual guidance. So anything I say in this video, I want you to take it in like data, like soul-coded data. And if it resonates, then it activates a part of you. And that part of you is brought forward and illuminates you and raises the vibration of your life and allows you to align your vibration and your life with that much more of your soul vibration and your heartfelt dreams and desires and heaven on earth. And first we do that for ourselves, and then we start to kind of resonate that energy out for other people, and we become contagious. And anyone who comes into contact with us suddenly gets the codes to align their life with heaven on earth too. So today's video, I don't know exactly what I'm going to say. I could just feel in my heart that I have codes for you. So I'm going live on a lovely Sunday to bring these codes through. So thanks for being here. So thanks for being here. Yay for us. So you guys are still coming in the room, so it's like I don't want to just start throwing them at you, but I kind of do. Just hang out with me a little bit. Let's let a couple more people come in and then we'll get into it. Yes, baby. You want to sit with me? Hey, my loves, come on in. Follow me. Don't you tell me what to do, toilet. I support you. Very cool username, by the way, toilet. Come on up here, baby. Come up here. Yeah, you can. You can. You can sit with me. Nah, counts. So, how you doing? How you doing? How you feeling? Welcome to the fifth dimension. I know we've been here a while, but every day we integrate those energies more and more and more and more and more into our bodies. Well, technically the energies are integrating more and more and more and more from within our bodies, technically. Because our souls have always been made for 5D. Our souls, our energy bodies have always been made for the fifth dimension. The big deal is the rest of us. Getting the rest of us to shift and change in tandem with the soul who was already there. That's why I always say, follow your soul, follow your spirit. Let's be spirit-led, let's be heart-led. Heart is the chakra to the soul. Let's be soul-led. And then we know that we will be navigating in alignment with the fifth dimension, which is helpful in this current cosmic energy and for these next 3 to 6 years, because that's what we're literally going through. Now, when we start to dock into, I don't know, the 12th dimension, 13th dimension, will we still be saying follow the soul? No, maybe we'll be saying something else. Maybe by then we'll be like levitating and teleporting, and who knows? Who knows? But that's like very sci-fi, which you guys know I love. But, you know, we'll deal with the now moment for now. We'll just deal with the now moment. So here we are. Take some deep breaths. Angie, I'm so proud of you, and I'm sending so much love to you, and let's have this day be our day of celebration. Celebration of following our hearts and showing the universe that when it comes to prioritizing our well-being and our highest vibrational reality and ourselves, that we will do that, and we do that. We're willing to show the universe, even if no one else sees, the universe sees. I just prioritized my heart. I just prioritized my well-being. No one else acknowledges it for that, maybe. No one else sees it as that, maybe. But I know that's what I did. God sees that. The universe sees that. The universe sees that, hears you, and is like, sure thing, honey. I got you. Shoots that vibration right back at you. The universe is like, or the Akashic Records, rather, are like, we have a timeline dimension that matches that vibration shift. So we're here. We just got the from the Akashic Records in the universe. The timeline shifted in alignment with where we're at. So now the light code, my loves, is, can you accept the bliss? Can you accept the love? Can you accept the joy in whatever forms they are presented to you? Can you accept God's love? Can you accept universal love, divine love from unexpected sources and places? Maybe not people, maybe unexpected people, but I'm feeling like besides one person you want love from, like, I feel like don't over-focus on like the one person, place, or thing you're thinking you're gonna get all your love from. Like, rest, release all the tension and stress from that. Open yourself up. There's love all around you. God's love is all around you. Why am I telling you this? Because your soul, which connects you to source energy from within you, is also of that same vibration of the love that is all around you right now. So by asking you to tap into this universal love that is all around you, I hope that you can take a deep breath with me now and realize you have that same vibration within you. That is your soul. That is your soul. Thank you, Toilet, for acknowledging my higher self. So, it sounds like that would be easy. Oh yeah, I want to get loved on. That's a good thing. I want to get loved on. I want to get loved on. I want to feel appreciated. I want to feel blissed. I want to feel abundant. So Oracle Bridget, this isn't a problem. I'm open to these things. Duh, Bridget, duh. But hold on. Will you still be open to those things if everyone around you is kind of suffering? And this is a term I know only we will understand, not the people who are about to go into it. What about if everyone around you is like going through a public dark night of the soul? We know what a dark night of the soul is. They don't. So what if all of them suddenly are going through dark nights of the soul out in public because they don't even know what that is? The energy is forcing it on them. Can you accept the blessings and the love and the joy in your life then? When the people around you might be triggered by it? When the people around you are not able to experience that same bliss and that same love and that same joy because they're going through a different dimension of reality, because they're going through a different spiritual experience, and so therefore they have a different vibration, which is why they're in a different dimensional reality. But if they want to go up any higher, then they have to fully experience and integrate that first dimensional reality, which purifies you. It's like you enter a dimension, you're there, but you're not worthy. You're not actually of the dimension, and it just fucking purifies the shit out of you. And then you're like, oh, I'm there. And then as soon as you're there, you shift up, whoop, next dimension, again, okay, purify, shift up. But we were all in the third dimension for a very long time. Fourth dimension started coming in around the 50s and the 60s, not the 50s, or in the 60s, right? It started shifting up. That fifth dimensional energy started coming in, Hallelujah. December 21st, 2020 happened. We survived, baby. We survived. And now we have access to fifth dimensional energy. It's so cool. It's so cool. But it influences us. It changes us. The soul is here for it because the soul is finally home. The soul's like, oh, finally, I made it here. The soul's like, okay, now I just got to get through to the human programming, to the autopilot, to the pre-built neural pathways, to the habit system and the auto system that the human has built in for themselves, and how they do or how much they do or do not listen to spirit. All those things will now be permeated by this energy and pulled and brought into spirit. I mean, it's going to be really tough for like people who maybe spent a lot of their life being really off their center and off spirit, and all of a sudden are faced with all this shadow work. I mean, we know, I don't have to explain what shadow work is. This is intermediate spiritual work here. We know how much it sucks, which is why we do it at home, in bed, on the couch, crying in the shower, or under the covers. Take 6 days off work, mental health days off work. Say you're going on vacation, you're not, you're just in bed. Crying. Just trying to stay alive. Well, people who, we went through that kind of voluntarily because we understood that we wanted to become better people. We understood we wanted to become better people. And we understood that, oh my God, I've realized there are ways that I'm being that my soul doesn't agree with. I actually could be in greater integrity by changing. And even though you have to go through a process of grief when you change, I'm not willing to avoid the grief by not changing. Rather, I'm willing to experience the grief and make it through the grief to the other side where I am changed, which is my ultimate goal. And so the shadow work, which leads to those occasional dark nights of the soul where you die, a part of you dies and you let it, so that the soul can be reborn without that part of you with it. It's emotional. Oof, emotional. We know that. We've been through that shit. We know. But pobrecitos, poor things, oh my God, this next wave of people for the next 3 to 6 years. That's how long they've got. Just shadow work. Just fucking dark nights of the soul. So some people, it will feel like hell. Because they're going to be faced with the reflection of who they've been their whole life. And sometimes it's not just them, it's their bloodline. It's like karma from multiple generations. So it even feels more exaggerated. So like all the energy you've put out all your life, all the energy that's been put out, and potentially energy that's come before you, is now gloop, gloop, turned around and heading right towards you. And you'll have to face it. So those of us who've already been doing some of that shadow work, who've already been kind of self-aware, that's coming back at us. When your self-awareness comes back at you, it's like, oh, I know I am. It's like, oh, I am, and it feels delicious. When the self-love that you've been working hard to attain is coming back at you, it's like, yeah, I do. Zona, baby. And it's different. It's a different experience. It's heaven on earth. Those are the good things that we need to be willing to embrace, the feeling of the universe loving on us, because we have loved on it. And now, 5D, we could be very close. We could be right at the precipice between us and the universe. So we may be experiencing direct feedback from the universe. Just give out love, love given back. This is going to be a very quick vibrational feedback from the universe now. But it's actually not that easy to give out love to the universe. We feel like it's easy because we've been doing this, some of us, for a really, really long time. We get it. We've been through the dark nights of the soul. We've been understanding that if you love on the universe loves on you. If you love on the universe loves on you. Some people aren't even tapped into that yet, and that's okay. I'm not judging. I'm just saying I remember what it was like to come into that realization and how challenging that personal growth work was. And Spirit says not everyone's going to make it. Not everyone has to. Why do people have to be the same as you? Not everybody wants 5D heaven on earth. Some people like the other vibrations more. That's good. They're not going anywhere. You can enjoy it. It's fun. However, this new energy is available to us, and in order for it to be available to everyone, it permeates and activates everyone. And then with your free will, you make your choice. And so I return to the question, or rather the statement, because I know exactly what I'm going to say. No, I know what I'm going to say. It's just I know what energy I'm going to bring out. I don't know how it's going to come out in words. Oh, Bridget, I love you. Can you accept the blessing, the blissing, the joy, the opportunity, the positive experience? Can you? Even though it might be a private experience of celebration between you and the universe only. Maybe you don't have anyone around you but your pet, my cat. It's a celebration between me, God, Gaia, and my cat. And whatever spirits are in the room. We're like, yeah, dope, let's do this shit. This is awesome. Yes, I feel so good. This is the best life ever. And none of them are going to be like, that's right, Bridget. It's just going to really be me self-validating. But if you need to feel like you're with people when you're not, there you go. I want you to know some people will understand. I'll get it. I'll get it. There are lots of us who are going through this. We're just synchronistically and divinely spread out so that there can be equal light activation and every single human being on this current time plane, physical plane, gets access to the light. Like I said, or maybe you guys didn't read, but we've got now the 2021 Lightcode report on my website, and then we've got the February to March report on my website. I recommend reading both of them. I go into all these kind of things in details. But in case you don't want to do that, it's okay, you have this. You become a portal when you activate into the fifth dimension fully. You become a portal because the energy that comes off of you is of a different vibration than potentially some of the people around you. And potentially some of these people that you may or may not actually consciously interact with, it may simply be in passing, but they may get a sense, a whiff of your energy, and it may be something they've never sensed or gotten a whiff of before, okay? So because they've never tapped into that before, the soul, everyone's soul is 5D. Everyone's soul, everyone's body, everyone's systems that they don't have, that isn't the free will, it moves up, it moves forward, it wants to heal, it wants to help you, it wants you to do better. So when all of your different systems come into contact with someone who is of a higher vibration, they all tap into that, they take in that data, and they start working on you. And you start getting worked on. Naturally, your energy starts shifting up because you're that perfect. You are that divine. That's how your systems are so incredible. They're still your programming, though. And they're still your free will and your mind. That's your realm. So you can choose how you want to perceive that experience, right? You know. Please stay on topic in the comments, my loves. Please do not say anything in those comments that is not explicitly on topic. And if anybody sees anybody not on topic, would you please remind them? Thank you, babes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, my loves, Oh, cat hair in my eye. No, you will not take me down. I think I want to close out this light code. Okay. It's a very intimately self-loving experience to be willing to celebrate with yourself and for yourself, to not need anyone else to validate that you are worthy of a celebration, of whatever the positive thing is that you may be presented with, that you sense in your heart might be a result of you having a really high vibration, a result of you shifting into a high vibrational reality. It's a gorgeous moment, and it's such an honor to get to experience those potent moments of feeling like we're in a high vibration. Sometimes they feel fleeting. Other times it can feel like it's, a permanent sensation. I don't want you to feel like one thing is right or wrong. We've got time to figure out where we're at, and there's not like a big rush. It's true, there's a quickening coming in the energy that is going to affect every single person. And those who are not spiritually aware and who haven't done any shadow work, who've never been through a dark night of the soul, they will. They will. And depending on how aware they are of themselves and how much self-care they already have in practice, and how much self-discipline and self-control they already have in practice, it will become exposed. Those who do not have self-care, self-discipline, or self-control, it will become very obvious. Their lives will change because the people around them will not be able to tolerate that, because they are also being hit with that wave. But they may have some self-care, and so they're able to kind of navigate the energy a little differently. Everyone's going to have a unique experience of the energy, so I have to keep that pretty general. I can confirm, though, that it's very important to not need that your blessings validated by other people, because they may just not be in a state to be able to even imagine that someone's having a good time and being blessed right now when they're going through such a hard time. So get used to that, self-validating that. And then that's going to work out now that you've gotten this light code, because now when something positive does happen and you want to go to people in your life and tell them about it, to have them celebrate with you. But before you go to them, think about what they're actually going through right now. So I also want to remind you that your perception is a projector of your reality. Your perception is what determines the dimension that you're experiencing and witnessing. Okay? I think I said this in a previous video here, but I'm going to say it again. We're going to try our best every day, every morning, every moment before we leave our house, whenever we remember, to pre-tune our frequencies and to pre-tune our perceptions and our minds to love. Pre-tune to compassion, okay? Pre-tune to love, to spirit, to God. Whatever the word is that truly resonates for you, that truly has you feel reminded of your highest vibrational reality, preset your vibration. Don't make the quality of your vibration dependent upon what other people or what your environment does to you. Don't make the quality of your vibration be a reactionary thing or a response ever. No. Your vibration is your life force energy flowing through you. It is a result of that. You just be soul, baby. Take your deep breaths. You stay in your highest vibration. Yeah, we're going to feel emotions and this and that. And amidst all of that, we just keep navigating. Taking our deep breaths. Returning to spirit. And so our perception determines the dimension that we experience. we pre-tune our frequency, we pre-tune our mind, we pre-tune our perception to perceive with love, from love, of love, with compassion, from spirit. And if you believe in that too, you say out loud with me, and so it is. And so it is. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Because, my loves, when we are of love, we'll be able to accept the blessings in our life with a lot more ease. And we will also be able to observe others having their process and not feel the need to change them, to make it easier for them, to make it anything for them. You don't do anything to change anyone. You're not God. You're not the universe. Let the universe work on people without you trying to get your hands in there. You don't know better than God. You don't know better than the universe for other people unless it's your actual child and they're under the age of 18. Okay, my loves? You don't. You are projecting the work you should be doing on yourself onto other people. If you find yourself trying to get in the way of how God and the universe is working on someone, you don't work on people unless they're actually paying you in some kind of exchange, like you're a therapist or something. No, you don't work on people. Not without their consent. No, no. No, no. Hold space so the universe can do its thing. Witness. Be informed, navigate farther away if needed, or closer if you so desire, But don't interject yourself. Just because you've awakened, just because you feel you know, just because you have this compassion, this greater understanding, that doesn't mean you're supposed to use that as a way to do some of their work for them, to integrate for them, drag them into the next dimension. No, it won't work. You'll actually just hold yourself back by anchoring yourself to their vibration. Instead of taking them with you, you don't go, you just anchor to them. Not a good idea. Don't try and change people. You're just anchoring and attaching to their vibration. So then when the wave hits, it's going to be harder for you to pass through because you're going to be attached to them if they don't want to shift. Take a deep breath. And then you never know who's going to meet you in the higher vibrations or on the way or in the process. And it's such a free version of life, an experience of life. It feels so free when we are in environments and around people where they don't need us to be any way for them. They just want us to be our true selves so that we can thrive, because they thrive when they're thriving. And they want to be around people who are also thriving, and so we can all thrive together and kind of bounce high vibrational energies off of each other, like some kind of ping pong game. Like you raise you up, and then that raises me up, and then that raises me up, and then that raises you up, and then like that's the kind of thing that I'm interested in participating in. That's what I want. So that's why I'm like, I hold space for everyone to be as weird or strange or have human emotions or experiences. Because yeah, baby, process that. Yeah, I get it. No. You do that. Feel ugly, feel sloppy, feel ungraceful, feel unlucky, feel stupid. And feel it until you realize that you're stuck with you. So what do you want to do about it? All those things can be fixed. You want to be more graceful? Take yoga. Take a ballet class. You want to get better at something? Practice. It's time to exist fully in the body, fully in the human experience, fully seated in this body as a full fifth dimensional. Your soul is not just fifth dimensional, we're just calling it that for this talk. Fully fifth dimensional soul in this body. And just look around the room for a second. This is your world. If you want to see change, you make change. You don't like the couch right there? Move it. You don't like that blanket? Get a new one. You don't like how your kitchen looks? Do the dishes. You don't like this environment? Move to a new one. You don't like this feeling? Change the temperature in the room, walk over to the thermostat and change it. Drink some water. I know that sounds a little patronizing, and I don't mean it in that manner. So, take a deep breath. When you're fully in your body, there's less need to fully intellectualize things. And instead, we just do things. And what you will find when you're fully in your body is spirit moves you without needing to reference the third party of your mind. Because your mind is more of a quantum computer that's already been referenced without your little conscious free will needing to be referenced, because you've fused your free will with spirit. And so you don't know what came first, chicken or egg, free will or spirit, free will, spirit, free will, spirit. I don't know. Because my spirit, my Holy Spirit, your Holy Spirit, I'm talking about that, your spirit within you, no other. Move forward from there. Constantly manifesting the highest vibration of reality for me. And I know that sometimes there is a feeling of discomfort and sacrifice, and we want to hold space for people, and then we want to take it to the next level and hold people, and then we want to hold their problems, and then we want to process their problems because we want them to feel better. But remember, what you're doing is you're anchoring yourself to someone who's in a different vibration than you. And by you doing the work for them, you take on their vibration, and who you are starts to change. Don't disrespect the spirit of the people you love by doing their spiritual work for them. And also, if someone's going through a dark night of the soul and you know what that is, get out of their way. If they don't take your advice for solitude, think you need to be alone right now or whatever you can tell them, get out of their way. Get out of their way. You actually don't even have to hold space for someone's dark night of the soul physically. I want you to physically get out of their way. It doesn't, you guys don't remember your dark night of the soul? It does not feel good to be going through a dark night of the soul with someone around you. That is spiritual warfare within your own self of your dark and your light. That is intimate and that is personal. So these people who are accidentally going through these involuntary dark nights of the soul out in public are also going to be dealing with the shame, with weird shame, and they're going to be dealing with weird self-guilt because they had this kind of episode in public. And then that's just going to add on to how it's really a distorted and ugly experience for them. And so, yeah, we don't have to be judgmental. That's how we can hold space. But I would recommend being as far away as possible. Just don't see any point in putting you between God and someone that God is working on. You understand? Give God as much space as possible to work on that person if you can see that God is working on that person. If God is working on someone and you see they're going through a dark night of the soul, why are you pressuring them to offer you love and give you things that you need? I want you to know that's extremely fucked up. If you know someone is not capable of giving you things, but you still want to demand that anyway, that's bratty. And I don't feel that for most of you. It's a very small and specific energy, but I'm just saying, I needed to say that. What a video. Okay, how long was that? 34 minutes. Okay, that was a light code. Kind of ended it a little spicy. Bratty. I just knew that I had to say something, and now I've said it, and I feel better. I feel better now. I said the thing. La la la. Yeah, for us. So I don't know. I'll be back soon. I feel like I have things to tell you guys that are website stuff. Does everybody here know about the membership on the website? So I offer 2 weekly group guided meditations on Zoom and monthly written energy reports, and also the yearly energy report. And all three of those things are included in a gold membership. And the written reports are included with a silver membership. The meditations aren't included in silver membership. If you don't want a membership, you can just buy everything separate. That's totally fine. Our Thursday meditation is an hour long. It's $11. Our Power Up meditation is 20 minutes long, and I schedule it randomly throughout the week. So you have to keep checking back on my schedule on my website until you see the Power Up, because that one changes. I have to read the energies. I got to be a little more intuitive with that one. What else do I want to tell you? If you are a gold member, the new energy report, you have it in 2 different versions on the website. I've got it on there right now for you as a PDF that you can download if you like to read it as a PDF. But I also posted it on the blog as a locked blog. So like log in, you can read the same report, same text, same everything. I just copied and pasted it as a blog post because I wasn't sure which way you guys preferred to read it, so I put them both. Thank you for the love donation, my love. So, okay, so now you know about membership. And now you know about the new written reports. There are a couple other new IGTV videos up. I have to put one more on YouTube, and I'm also going to put this on YouTube in a couple days. What am I missing? You can book a reading with me if you'd like. You could book a in person if you're in Miami. We do Zoom readings for video chat. And then I also have a written reading option on my website. And I have couples reading option up there still. What else? That's it. Those are all the things. So you can do all the things on my website. lovesteadylife.com. Oh, I'll tell you about the free stuff. There's free resources on my website too. There's the angel numbers page. There's the awakening resources page. That's got all of my favorite links. Everything that's helped me in my spiritual awakening, I put it on the awakening resources page. And you don't have to be logged in or anything to read that. And then there's one particular article that I put on there that's a pretty hefty one that's free because it's really important to me that I don't lock those codes so they're not locked. It's titled Tough Love for Adult Empaths. If you go to the homepage of my website, click the link in my bio, lovesteadylife.com, scroll until you see those words. And that's a really important article to read if you identify as an empath and you think that that is a bad thing. It's an introduction to your personal energy field. Okay, now I've had to tell you all the things. I'm sure I don't think there can't be anything else. Please take care of yourselves. Please love on yourselves. Just because maybe you've gone through dark nights of the soul before, so you're not integrating this energy and processing this current cosmic energy, the dark night of the soul, it doesn't mean that you're not being transformed and that things aren't changing. I expect that you're feeling a little self-reflective. That makes sense. Allow this to be informative self-reflection, inspiring self-reflection, excited self-reflection. I'm still feeling an energy of, oh, I have another, oh, bloop, bloop, quick Leica just came through. Whatever you've been working on, you've built up a lot of kinetic energy with that energy, okay? So you've been working on something for a while. Now is not the time to change topics, to change subjects, or to leave the project. Because in this current cosmic energy, what you will find is you've built up enough energy with this project that now it will move you. You have to do very little effort to finish the project. I know it looks like the project is far away. This is a specific message for some of you. I know it feels like the manifestation or the project is very far away. But if you've already been working on it now, I'm telling you, you've built up enough kinetic energy. Just surrender to that energy and just start making the tasks happen, and you will find that spirit moves you through and it doesn't take as much effort as you thought. Okay? Katya, that's a great idea. I'll do that. I'll totally do that. Okay, so that was your extra little light code for everyone who decided to stay till the end of the video. Have a beautiful day, have a beautiful evening, have a beautiful AM whenever you are watching this. I am going to save this video, and that's it. Bye, my loves.